Another part of financial maths is simple interest or interest, and you need to understand what the word interest means. Okay, so in financial maths you'll see that you're going to use simple interest, and then the other one, the compound interest, that you will start learning in grade 8 and 9 about. Okay, but to just break it down to interest itself, what is interest? You need to understand what that is. To explain that quickly, when you make a loan at a bank, or you buy a car, or maybe buy furniture, you are getting an amount of money, or you get the furniture, and you have a time frame that you have to pay the money back. Okay, or that you have to make a down payment for a car or something. Okay, now the interest that they talk about is the extra money you pay back because you had the privilege of getting a loan, or buying furniture, or buying a car. So that is the extra money that you have to pay back instead of just the loan itself. Okay, now there's certain ways that you can calculate this, and to make it easier for you, I'm going to basically show you a formula. Now there's a new word that you have to know, and that is the word formula. So for some of you, you might not know what it means, so I'm just going to explain to you quickly. So you need to understand what formula means and why we use it in maths. And for a start, you are going to, for grade 7 basically, you are going to start using a few formulas to make it easier for yourself. For now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be easier, but what is a formula? Now, just to explain to you, a formula is basically symbols and calculation signs and so on that you use to get specific information you want to calculate. Now, the purpose of a formula basically is when you have a lot of information, instead of just having a plus or a minus or calculation sign, you've got a lot of information that you have to combine to make a specific calculation. Okay, to be able to do that with the financial maths, I'm going to show you a start. We're not supposed to actually show you the formula for it, but I think it's important that you start learning this, and you'll see with one of the sums that you had to do, I'm just going to show you what I'm referring to when I talk about a lot of information that you have to basically combine to make a sum. Now, in your case, you had the simple interest that you had to calculate. I'm not sure about the example that was given to you, because I didn't get the English paper. I only have the Afrikaans examples with me, but I think the information basically is going to be the same. So if we have a look at the information that we're going to use, you made a loan, for example, of 840 Rand, and you had to use basically the simple interest method of 12% over 2 years. Okay, so that's a lot of information. There's 3 amounts or 3 numbers that you have to calculate, and you have to calculate the simple interest. So in other words, the interest that you have to calculate is the extra amount that I have to pay back on top of the 840. Okay, so there's a lot of information that we have to basically combine to get to an answer, and I'm going to show you according to this example then.